And millions of people across Europe are preparing to pack their towels and sunglasses and head off on their summer holidays. But with conflict in the Middle East adding fresh uncertainty, many travelers are choosing destinations closer to home, booking later, and rethinking where to spend their time in the sun. Cullen followed this report for CNA from southern Spain.
It's vacation season in Europe, and holidaymakers are hitting the beach in Spain. Places like Torremolinos and Marbella are popular every year with tourists from across Europe. They come for the weather, the warm water, and famous food and drink. But it has not been a smooth ride for the holiday sector this year, as tensions in the Middle East reshape vacation plans.
I suppose it is still doable, but really you're kind of putting your money at risk if you are planning holidays in that part of the world at the moment, I think. So this just seemed as the safer option, definitely.
To me personally, it doesn't appeal to me, the Middle East, although my niece does go to Dubai most years, but she cancelled her Dubai holiday because of the troubles. So she ended up just going to Tenerife. So me personally, I wouldn't do like Dubai.
Tourists increasingly turning to Spain from Cyprus or Dubai may seem like a boon for the Spanish travel industry. But Javier Hernandez, who's the executive vice president of the Costa del Sol Hotel Business Association, says there are upsides and downsides.
Tiene su parte positiva, más turistas procedentes de Medio Oriente, desvíos de turistas que habitualmente iban a Turquía, a Croacia y al estar alejados de la zona de conflicto nos impacta positivamente, ¿no? La parte negativa es la del turismo nacional, que ahora mismo pues no está teniendo los datos o las cifras que nosotros esperábamos.
Europe's biggest tour operator, TUI, is also grappling with a mixed outlook, saying its hotel occupancy rates for the Eastern Mediterranean are behind where they were this time last year. TUI's chief executive told CNA that it has faced consumer uncertainty over Indian Ocean and Asian destinations that require transit through the Gulf.
Hardly anyone at the moment goes on vacation to the Middle East. There are in some markets still travel warnings, so this market is in a way dead, and it's still difficult to bring people to the Maldives, to the Seychelles, to Thailand, except with own flights, because people are hesitating to go through Dubai, through Doha or Abu Dhabi.
New trends are developing among Europe's holidaymakers as they weigh the impact of the conflict on their vacations. They are waiting longer and booking later as they map out their travel plans around potential disruption.
The Spanish government says though there could be increased tourist flows from the Middle East to here in the Western Mediterranean, factors such as increased energy costs and the uncertainty around air travel could negatively impact the sector.
75% of Europe's supply of jet fuel comes from the Middle East, and an impact on deliveries could force airlines to cut routes. There were mass cancellations of flights by Gulf carriers early on in the war, but some analysts say that state-controlled carriers in the Middle East are well placed to ride out business turbulence caused by the conflict.
They are essentially able to withstand that sort of pressure, and ironically, if you looked at the EBIT pressures that they will face if this, say, is a 6-month conflict, the one area of the world that will largely come out unscathed are the Middle Eastern carriers, which is bizarre in that sense. But it will make people think in terms of tourism.
With travellers now prioritising flexibility, nearby destinations and a sense of safety, Europe's airlines and tour operators are bracing for a fickle summer, shaped more and more by last-minute decisions. For CNA, I'm Cullen in southern Spain.